What's up, people of the interwebs? This is my flipping PC series, Until I Buy House. It's pretty self-explanatory. I'm flipping PCs until I buy a house. And this is episode 25. Let's go. I just got done working a full shift at my actual full-time job. And while I was at work, I was getting a few messages on this one computer that I listed. And we're finally going to be selling it. It's that little computer right over there. It cost me right under 300 bucks. It has a Ryzen 5 1600, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and a GTX 1660. I built it in my last video. It performs pretty good. Gets at least 150 FPS in Fortnite with performance mode. I listed it at 435. I got a handful of messages. A lot of people were just asking for trades. And then I finally had someone that sent an actual offer. They offered 400 cash, so I accepted. It is about 6:20 right now. We're meeting up at 6:40, so literally in 20 minutes. I have to get a video for the buyer to show them it working, and then we will go meet up with them. Moment of truth, it's plugged in. Turn it on. Ooh, it looks so good. It was a really clean build. I'm surprised it cost less than 300. Doesn't look like a really cheap PC, that's for sure. Oh, we get a post right away. PC's up and running. Now to get the video. If you don't send a video to your buyers, start sending videos to your buyers, everyone. It just gives them a peace of mind that the computer works before they actually purchase it. Big brain. All right, now to pack it up. Before we sell that computer though, I do want to thank Super ZDK for sponsoring this video. They sell legit Windows keys at affordable prices. Just add whichever key you want to your cart and be sure to use the discount code SPLA to save some extra money on checkout. And once you get the key, you just simply copy and paste it into your window activation settings, click activate, and bam, you activated Windows. Now let's go sell that computer. Alrighty, I just made it in the whip. We're on our way to the meeting spot. Luckily, it's only like maybe 3 minutes away. I hope this camera quality is pretty good at night. I mean, obviously right now I'm driving with the light on. This is the new Insta360 Go 3, and I bought it for this channel, obviously. I'm thinking it will be really nice to record transactions like this when I sell stuff and when I buy stuff. So hopefully it works out smoothly. It has a little mount right here that I can mount to my chest and get a POV view. How you doing, man? I'm just recording just so you know. My name's Elijah. What was your name?
Austin.
Austin? Oh, so I just have it right over here. Perfect. Yeah, just come to my car, man. I got some candy. So is this gonna be your first PC, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so
He's got a box and everything.
I miss my old car. I just got this new car, and it was easier to sell PCs out of my old car because I had an SUV, so I had a nice trunk, you know.
Oh yeah.
Now I got the floor. But here's the little power cord. Did you want to take it out of the box, man? I just packaged it up. It's the same exact one in the video.
I don't know, he's my computer guy.
Here, we can take it out a little bit. It's easier to do it this way. Here, let me see.
I got the
Oh,
box.
is this, oh, you got it.
Slide it out a little bit. Yeah. Everything looks like it's good. Just make sure it's all in there is all.
Yep, everything's there.
You set the video and shit, so
Yeah.
it all powers on and everything.
Thank
A
you
lot
again.
of it looks like
Yeah.
it's fucking brand new hardware and stuff.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
refurbish a lot of builds.
Okay, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, do you do a lot of flipping with stuff?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, dude, that's gonna be perfect for your setup and get into
I'm
it.
pretty excited.
I appreciate you meeting me out. Have a good night.
Yeah, you as well.
You too, thank you.
Transaction complete. I'm not sure how well that footage turned out. I hope it turned out pretty good. So you guys will have to let me know down below in the comments. But we got the cash right here, baby. 400 bucks. Profit's pretty good on this computer, so everyone drop a W in the comments for finally selling a computer. So that PC sold pretty fast. It took 3 days, but I have another computer that hasn't sold, and it's been a month. But first, let's add the profits to our down payment. We're getting closer to that 10K mark, baby. If any of you guys have wanted to support my channel even further, and maybe even this series, well, now you can. I have a donation link down below straight to my PayPal. If you want to send some money, go ahead. You don't have to, but I am letting you know it is an option. Whoever donates, the money will be put straight towards the down payment fund, and you'll get a shout out in the video as a little thank you. So the computer that hasn't sold in a month is a white build that I built a little bit ago. It has an i5 9400F, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and a GTX 1080. I originally listed it on October 22nd. It's now December, and I listed it for $665. I've probably gotten about maybe 15 messages, a lot of, hey, would you trade? Would you do this? Would you accept this? and I haven't accepted really anything because I haven't gotten any good offers. So now I'm gonna delete the listing, drop the price down to 575 bucks. My lowest price is 340, and that still leaves room for a $100 profit. But if I sell it at 575, that's still a $200 profit. So hopefully we lock it in. Instead of just waiting around for people to message me, let's work on another build. So here's the computer that I'm going to be working on. This is a $140 gaming PC that I built and tested out on the channel. It has an Intel i7 6700, 32 gigabytes of DDR4, and a GTX 1070. The only work that this computer needs is a good old case swap and a power supply swap, because I'm not going to be wasting an 850 watt power supply on this build. Now that we got it all taken apart, let's rebuild it. And as I'm rebuilding, let's talk about the new case I'm going with. It is the same one that I sold in the beginning of the video. I had to, so I might as well use it. It's a DIY PC case. It's a nice budget option with 3 included RGB fans and a built-in controller. I'm installing the new PSU right now, and I decided to move the label to the back since we do have a power supply cut out in this case. And the power supply that I'm using is this EVGA 500 watt unit. It has all black cables, so to keep the cost low, I'm deciding against cable extensions. Now all that's left to do is install the storage drives and install the GPU. It was kind of tricky to mount the SSD and hard drive since they were both 2.5-inch drives, but I got it to work. Since we didn't go with cable extensions, I decided to swap out the black fan on the radiator for another RGB fan. It easily hooked up to the controller and synced with the other fans in the case. So the new cost of the build is $198.54. Originally, the computer had a GTX 970 and it cost me $100. So I subtracted $30 for the GTX 970, and that brought it down to $70. And since I'm not using the 850 watt power supply, I subtracted another $30. And then the new case was $60.05, and the additional RGB fan was only $6. Luckily, I don't have to test it again because I already did in the video I made, but I'll quickly go over the numbers for those interested. Cyberpunk at 1080p high settings at average 58 FPS. Borderlands at 1080p with high settings average 66 FPS. Then Shadow of the Tomb Raider with high settings average 92. Then Hogwarts Legacy at 1080p with medium settings averaged 58 FPS. For esports titles like Fortnite at 1080p performance mode it averaged 185. And Apex Legends with pro settings, basically all low, it averaged 162. And then with GTA 5 at 1080p with high, it averaged 107. Alright, now the only other thing left to do is list the computer, which I just did. Today was my day off. It's past 6 p.m. right now, and I'm very happy that I was able to get all of this done today. I do work the next following days, so I'll just keep you guys updated if anything else happens. So it's been a little longer than 24 hours since I listed that computer, and this morning I actually woke up to a few messages. Nothing too crazy. One of them, they just wanted me to hold it until Christmas. And then the other one, they were actually a subscriber of mine. They just reached out and said, hey, do you have a YouTube channel? I was like, yeah, I do actually. Yeah, turns out they've been watching me for a couple months. It's actually pretty cool. I didn't know I had some supporters that close to me. And then while I was at work, I got another message from hopefully a potential buyer. They stated their concerns, and they wanted a video showing that the Windows was activated and that the computer was actually working. So when I got home, I sent them that video. So fingers crossed they buy it or someone else buys it. Everyone watching right now, comment fingers crossed down below. That way I know who made it this far. Anyways, I'll see your beautiful faces when something else happens. Video's still going, baby, and we're actually on our way to go sell that computer right now. After I sent her that video, she responded and was like, hey, I'm pretty interested. Are you firm on the price? And she sent an offer of $400. I countered with $425 and she accepted. And then I just asked her if she would send me a deposit so I can just mark it sold and hold it for her. Well, she sent the deposit and now we're on our way to go sell it. The first computer I sold in the video, the meeting spot was only like 2 minutes away. This meeting spot isn't as close, only 20 minutes away, so it's not too bad though. just made it to the meeting spot. I am a little bit early, so now I'm just gonna wait. Hello, I'm recording just so you know.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming out here. I saw your van, you were filling up gas.
Right, yeah, I gotta make that wonderful trip to Hiram almost daily.
So how long is your house gonna take?
It will be probably the end of March. So there's 420 here.
Okay, I'll Venmo. You said that 20, right? Or
Yeah.
the 5, I mean.
Yeah, this just the 5. Actually, I think I have 5, but I don't know. Yeah. I have 5-1.
You do? Perfect. So I just sent you that deposit, okay?
Okay, ready for your handout?
Yeah.
25. Whoa! No! Okay, where were we?
40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83.
Okay.
So this is 3.
20, 40, 60, 84.
Okay.
20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sweet.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
So
I
much.
appreciate you meeting me today. Nice talking to you.
You too.
Have a good rest of your day. $425, baby. Let's go. Alrighty, I'm just getting home from that transaction. I tried to make a stop at the ATM and put the money into my account, but it wasn't accepting cash. Oh well, it's not a big deal. I'll just transfer some money towards the down payment fund from this profit. Speaking of the profit, it was pretty juicy, about a $226 profit on this computer. So in this episode, we made a lot of progress, especially adding towards that down payment fund. Over $300 was added. So if you enjoyed the video, then smash that like button, subscribe if you loved it, and if you want to watch the rest of this series, then click here and I will see your face next week. Peace.